Hey there, fabulous creators and crafty parents. Have you ever dreamt of whipping up adorable custom fit clothes for your little one? Well, dream no more. Today we are diving into the magical world of pattern drafting, and I'm going to show you just how easy it is to create a basic bodice pattern for your precious 1-year-old. Get ready to unleash your inner designer as we get started. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. It's a way of encouraging me. The shoulder measurement I'm using for this 1-year-old is 8.5 inches. When we divide by 2, it will give us 4.25 inches. I put a mark there. But before we get started, we will need to draw a starting line, and all our vertical measurement will start from the starting line. From the shoulder measurement of 4.25 inches that was marked earlier, I will come down by the same 4.25 inches. I will measure 4.25 inches again from the center front and put a mark there. Then I will connect the points together with a straight line. Just a quick recap. The shoulder measurement I'm using is 4.25 inches. I still came down by the same 4.25 inches. The shoulder slope I'm using here is ½ inch, and I'm going to be marking that ½ inch. You know, for an adult we normally make use of 0.75 or 1 inch. And the neck width I'm going to be using for both back and front is 1.75. I'll connect from the neck width to the shoulder slope. I came down by ½ an inch as my the shoulder slope. Then I'll be using 3.75 as my armhole depth. So here is 3.75. I will extend the line at the armhole depth, and that is what I'm doing. The bust measurement I'm using is 22 inches. I will divide it by 4 to give me 5.5 inches. So I'll measure 5.5 inches on my chest line. For my half length, I'll be making use of 7 inches, but you know, we still need seam allowance to join at both the shoulder and at the waist. So I'll just measure 8 inches from the top line. I'll measure from different points so that I can have a straight line, and where I'm ruling is my waistline. We're actually drafting both the front and the back bodies together. If you have an armhole curve, feel free to use it, and if not, just use your free hand. So that place is the back armhole. The pattern I'm drafting here is actually a dartless bodice. I'm not going to be adding any dart, and as well I want both the chest and the waist to be the same. You know, we used 5.5 inches at the chest, so I'm going to be measuring the same 5.5 inches at the waist, and I will connect the lines together. I want to give it a little shaping. I will be going in by 1/4 inch. The pattern I drafted is actually for the back, so for the front armhole I will go in by like 1/4 inch, just to give it a little shaping. You know, they really do not have any shape, and if you have an armhole curve, why not? Feel free to use it. And if you don't have, then use your free hand to draw your armhole. That is the front armhole, while the outer one is the back armhole. If you like, you can add the sewing allowance while drafting the pattern, and if you like, you can add it on the fabric. It all depends on your preference, but for me, I'm adding a sewing allowance of 1.5 inches at both the chest and the waistline. I will use my straight ruler to connect the lines together. So let's cut out the back first. For the front, I'm going to be making use of 1.75 inches. You can do 2, but you know, the essence of this is we don't want their body to be exposed, so that they are not exposed to cold. So I used the depth of 2 inches, and for the back you can make use of 1. You can even make the back to be longer than the front. It all depends on what you want. What I want my back to be slightly up, so I'm using like 1 inch. Let's just cut out this is the back, and this is the back armhole. I'm going to be separating this. So this is the back. The only thing left for this back is to add the zipper allowance, and for my front I'll just depin it, and let's just depin the armhole. This is the pattern for this 1 year old. This is the back. The back for 1 year old. Just add zipper allowance here, and this is the front. Feel free to just tweak the design. So I have some 1 year old babies I want to make dresses for, so I will be using this pattern. I'm going to keep it. I can do a lot with this pattern. Thank you for staying with me till now. And if you have questions on maybe ages, and you like me to draw pattern for some other ages, just feel free to ask me in the comment section. Thank you.